D'Angelo is here because it is, what day is it? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's our Wednesday weigh-in, and we were talking about different topics. And one thing I thought about was, the new year, when we make the resolutions, and sometimes it's not the greatest time to make a resolution. You should maybe wait a couple of months, or if you do, you should be prepared. Because I can remember saying things, I'm going to lose a lot of weight starting in January, and it's almost like you wake up on January 1st and you go, now what?
Well, I think that you hit on a really important piece, and that is how much your mindset plays into it. I don't think a person should wait until the new year to set the resolution. I think it should be something that's irrelevant to the resolution, that it just should be a part of your life, as basic as hygiene in many ways, so that eating right, exercising are as consistent as waking up, brushing your teeth, getting dressed, going to work, and you make it that routine, into that pattern. So what I work to do with people, what you've done over the last now 3 years that we've worked together, 2 of which you've maintained your weight, is learning how not only to get yourself to where you want to be, but to keep with that pattern of eating and keep with that pattern of exercise so that you don't have to end up making a weight-related New Year's resolution.
Right, but you have to plan to succeed, or else you're going to plan to fail.
Well, without a plan, you're walking out
there
just blindly.
Aimless. Yeah.
I always say this. I always say that in my program, spontaneity is the enemy. Spontaneity. It's not food. Okay, you can have food so long as they're choiceful, so long as you've planned ahead. So if you're going to a party and you're going to have something that you know is not part of it, but you decided beforehand, this is how I'm going to handle it, and you know up until that meal what you're going to do and what you're going to do after that meal, you've made the decision as an adult or as a young person, and you're then responsible for that. That's fine. But it's when you go to a party and you haven't eaten all day, and there's the trays of cookies. Before I came on air, I walked past the lunchroom, and there's all sorts of candy, cakes, donuts, all those things. And if you're hungry because of that, right, it can lead you down the path of totally detracting yourself from your goal.
Well, you make it sound simple. Wake up in the new year.
It is simple, Christine.
No, it's not. Wake up in the new year and, get with it, make a plan, and eat before you go to a party. And, it's a process.
I think that so much emotion's tied to it. So part of it is learn how to disconnect from food, right?
Yes.
And then learn how to reconnect to food. When you went through the 3-month program when you first started and you lost the majority of your weight, we had to totally eliminate a lot of variety. We had to become very planful as to what we're eating, when we're eating, how much we're eating, so you knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
After a week or two, you're so ingratiated into it, and you feel so much better, and your energy's so much better.
Yeah, that does. I promise you that does happen. And in this book, Think and Grow Thin, you can find out about his program, Charles D'Angelo's program, and I think it's in the bookstores right now, right?
It's in all the Barnes & Nobles. It's on Amazon.com.
It'll help.
It's doing really, really well. If you need help, if you need inspiration, here's a plan that will work, but you got to do the work. I'm the first to say. You have to be willing to commit to it.
You have to do
if
the
you'll
work.
Your life will forever be changed.
And look at him. He used to weigh 364 pounds.
And look at Christine. We're not going to say how much she used to weigh, but she lost weight.
Okay. For more information, you can go to our website at kplr11.com. Well, people in the plains are digging out from a December